Good evening, audience. This is Nancy Finelli, your roving reporter from St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic. Welcome to our show. Once again, I have a core group of volunteers here, and we hope to entertain you tonight. A little something different for a change. We're here to talk about St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic, which my cohorts here are going to tell you all about because I'm not staying in here. And also, we have another wonderful event coming up very soon, the annual holiday Christmas party that Dr. Maloney hosts for all the wonderful children in the surrounding communities. This is to take place on December 21st at 7 p.m. in front of Dr. Maloney's office. That is located at 144 East Boston Post Road in Mamaroneck, just north of Mamaroneck Avenue, across from the harbor and Brewer's Hardware. And it's going to be a wonderful event, as it is every single year. The wonderful, magnanimous Dr. Kevin Maloney will be giving toys to all the wonderful, happy children who will attend and their families. And we want to talk a bit about that, about the clinic, about the party.
It's really nice. There's a lot of kids. Like, we give a lot of toys away. You should donate. Please, donate. Yeah, and it's like an event full of a lot of kids, and it's. Do you want to start first? Wait. You'll elaborate first, and then I'll go back.
No, talk now. Come on.
Okay. Well.
You did a great job.
I know
last time.
All right. So.
We have a Christmas party.
Christmas party.
And when is it?
It's on the 21st, right?
Of?
21st of December.
At what time?
At 6, probably, starting 7. 7 o'clock.
And where is it?
It's right here, right at our spot, the corner,
in
front
front
of Dr. Maloney's spot. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Office, yeah. Where is that located?
144 East Boston Post Road in
And
Mamaroneck
who can come
Avenue.
to the party?
Kids, everybody. Everybody can. I'll come back.
Let Jared go.
Okay.
Hi, Jared.
Hi, Nancy. Hi, everyone. I'm Jared. I'm a medical assistant at Dr. Maloney's office. So we want to talk to you about, first, the Christmas party. That's on December 21st. That's a Friday. It's at 7 p.m. right outside Dr. Maloney's office, 144 East Boston Post Road, Mamaroneck, New York, 10543. And we want every kid on the planet to come. We give out free toys. We have a line blocks down full of kids. We have people dressed up as Santa, people dressed up as elves. Nancy's here walking around saying hi. Of course, Dr. Maloney's here. We've been handing out flyers for the last couple weeks, so we really want every kid to come and get a couple of free toys. Now for the clinic. Clinic is...
I want to talk about the party some more. It's more fun.
Okay. We have music. We got a new speaker. We were out there blasting Christmas music a couple weeks ago. It is loud. So if you love Christmas music, they'll get stuck in your head for the rest of the year until next Christmas. What else about the party? We decorate the whole office. Outside is all decorated. We close the whole block off. Big thank you to the firemen and women who come and volunteer, the policemen and women who come and volunteer. We also have people in the military sometimes. They come and volunteer, so big thank you to them. There were a couple there last year.
Happy Veterans Day.
Yeah, happy Veterans Day, too, by the way. Today's Veterans Day. Thank you for your service. What else about the party? Sometimes people bring cookies. People walking around with trays of Christmas cookies and snacks.
Ooh, I didn't see any of that.
Weren't there a couple last
Where
year?
was I?
You were in the office sitting here, being a Grinch.
I was not.
I know.
All they had to.
Oh, really? Oh. We walk around with the video camera. We film it. And I think it gets put on the same channel as this video will.
Which is LMC-TV. Thank you, LMC-TV.
Thank you, LMC-TV.
So, like, how many kids come to this party?
I don't know, a couple thousand, hopefully. We want to
At
hit
least 1,000.
at least 1,000. We want as many as we could possibly hold. The street's closed off, so it's perfectly safe. There's no traffic. Last year was, how many we do last year?
Last year it
Did we hit
snowed.
1,000? Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, last year it snowed, so
Cold and snowed.
we only
So
did
about 1,000 kids.
about 1,000 kids last year, and it was snowing.
With
So
their families.
hopefully, if it doesn't snow this year, we'll get 2, 3, maybe even 4,000.
Oh,
That would be great. What?
You gonna be here all night giving out gifts?
I got work to do upstairs.
Uh-huh.
So it was just a great, fun time for all the kids. Probably have, I don't know, 30, 40 people volunteering.
More
They
like
do it.
100.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. More like 100 people volunteering. They do it on their own time. Nobody gets paid. It's totally for the happiness of all the children. So if you want to volunteer, you can come in the office and we'll give you a flyer. It has all the information. If you want to drop off any toys, that would be greatly appreciated. Tax deductible. If
I'll go get the camera.
if you want to drop off any toys, that would be great. Tax deductible. If
Where do they
you want
drop
to
'em off?
bring your kids, toys can be dropped off at St. Rita's Clinic, 122 Fenimore Road, or also at Dr. Maloney's office, 144 East Boston Post Road in Mamaroneck, 10543.
And when can they drop them off?
Anytime,
When? What days?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
9 to 6.
6 days a week.
Oh, Monday through Saturday, 6 days a week, we take toys.
Why? 'Cause I'm here.
Because Nancy never leaves here. She has a bedroom upstairs
Oh, is that where it is? I never seen it.
on the EKG table.
Never
No, it's
seem
in,
to
it's in
find
the
it.
middle room.
Oh, it's in another.
Nobody can go in. Nobody's seen it.
Sonny's in here?
That's Sonny's office.
Sonny's office.
Yeah, so we just want all the kids
That's off limits.
in the surrounding area to come and get as many toys as they can possibly carry.
That's
So
right.
s-
So they should bring a.
Bring a bigger bag than you would bring for Halloween candy, like 5 times the size, because boxes are pretty
bigger.
big.
You're gonna get
A
them
lot
like this.
bigger. So we just want all the kids in the area to come, have a great time, because all the volunteers do, all the parents have a fun time, and Dr. Maloney does it just out of the kindness of his heart for the community that he loves to serve.
We are taking contributions from all people, all corners, especially toys. Toys, the thing that brightens the kids' face and make them happy during Christmas. Most of the kids don't know where the toys are going to come from, but we urging you to please give freely, especially the toys. Voluntarily, we're canvassing for the toys, and we will be putting out all boxes in front of the stores. Give willingly and freely as you can, because we want
Wait a
to
minute,
make.
who's putting those boxes out? That's your job.
Yeah, the whole crew
Not the crew.
is helping
This is
put
your
this
job.
job, okay? And you can count on me. I'm going to be putting out those boxes along with Samir. We'll be coming around and dropping those
Samir?
boxes. Yeah.
I thought you were doing it. You were
no,
in charge of that.
no. So Samir is. He has a bigger van, and so we ask you, please, to give freely as much as you can, especially toys, 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 toys. Voluntarily, you could buy them. Also, you could write us donations in form of checks, which are tax deductible at the end of the year. Nancy says you could send the check to Nancy.
You tell them.
Okay, no.
Where is the clinic? That's
The
where you
clinic
send the check.
is at 122 Fenimore Road, St. John's Lutheran Church, under Pastor Hank. So you could send your donations to St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic at 122 Fenimore Road, Fenimore 10543, and that's in Mamaroneck. Okay, we are very grateful. All our volunteers are conversing seriously. Each one can even bring a toy if they can. Nancy has so many grandsons, and so one grandson. But being the OM of the office, he has seen so many pediatrics that honorably his mother of so many grandsons, because they're pediatric here. And they're all looking forward to come seeing her too on this Christmas Eve. So Nancy, you better get ready. Those kids are gonna be calling you. You better watch out. You better watch out. You know.
Go ahead, Ho-Ho.
And you know Nancy singing this song, you better be good. Okay, don't be a naughty one because you want to get a lot of toys from the clinic. Again, it's a voluntary effort, and we're asking that you do as much as you can to supply us with as many toys as possible. Could you imagine Christmas without kids and kids without Christmas? It wouldn't be nice. The kids need toy. They need toy. This is a way of Dr. Maloney making them feeling happy and not being afraid coming back to the clinic, especially when they come for their visits, including the inoculations and vaccinations. This is what scares them most. And now,
What's that got to do with the Christmas party?
that's why we have to make the Christmas at
We
them.
don't have the Christmas party to make the kids not afraid of coming into the
They're
clinic.
so afraid.
We
Because-
have a Christmas party to celebrate Christmas. To
Exactly.
Celebrate and give and feel wonderful and get the kids feel wonderful.
Yeah.
We don't make them not afraid of getting vaccines. They're still going to hate them.
The kids are normally scared of vaccines. And so when you tell them you're coming to the doctor's office, this time is for Christmas. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. They want toys and they're going to come. It's not only to get their shots that hurt them, but only now they're receiving some Christmas gifts. So they'll be happy to see the Santa Claus for the Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Yes, they are coming. And parents are coming with them. At the Christmas, there's going to be the firemen and the policemen, all for the safety of those who are coming. Okay?
And don't be sexist. There's women too.
Oh, yes, grandmas and grandpas,
I'm talking about
parents,
fire
and
and
policemen,
policemen.
and policewomen. Yeah. Okay, all inclusive. So we're asking you to come in. Sometimes it's going to be cold, and we're asking you also to dress very warmly because last time we had over 1,000 or 2, Nancy.
Last year was about 1,000.
Okay,
Snowing and cold.
yeah. So we urge you to dress very, very warmly, okay, while coming. It's going to be a lot of gifts. It's going to be a lot of toys. We're asking you, with your help, we could increase the number. So we'll be saturated and overflow with toys. Please give as much as you can. Nancy will be here. The office will be open 6 out of 7 days a week. So bring in your donations, bring in your toys. Gladly
Pretty boy.
we'll accept the toys.
On the 21st of December, bring everybody.
Where?
Right here, 144 East Boston Post Road. What's the zip code?
10543.
10543. I always forget the zip code. Out here in Mamaroneck, come dress warmly. It's going to be a huge line. Try to come as early as you can. Yeah, so it's just a good time to spread happiness, and why not start by just giving a toy, a mere toy. You could also help out if, I'm not sure if you're definitely looking for help. We're always looking for help to control, right? To control the line. So it's not too late to help out. Give a kid a toy. Oh, I love
Dr.
Nancy.
Maloney
She's so
has a
sweet.
Christmas party when? Every
December
year.
21st every year.
This year it's
December 21st. And it's
at
at 7 o'clock p.m.
where?
outside of 144 East Boston Road.
Which is
Road,
what?
Which is in front of Dr. Maloney's office.
Right, and it makes it easier to find because
Yes, it
outside
does.
the awning says Dr.
Dr.
Kevin Maloney. So then you can find where the party is. And who should come?
Everyone.
Everyone. Everyone. We've had kids from far away as Long Island, Staten Island.
Wow.
Yeah, Rockland County. So it's well known. It's been around a long time. It grows and grows and grows every year. So we want everyone to come. Please tell everyone you know, especially if you know of a family in need. There's many people who just we've seen this year after year. There's many people who just are so appreciative because they really wouldn't have Christmas without this event. And Dr. Maloney's heart is wide open. He loves the children. He wants to make everyone happy. And we do this by having this super event and giving out lots of toys to each child. Bring a large, sturdy garbage bag to carry the toys home in. And come dressed warmly, as Sonny said. It can get cold out there. And please don't come early because everyone will get toys. Everyone. There's nothing great in the beginning of the line that isn't there at the end of the line. So please come at 7 o'clock, not earlier, and dress warmly and bring the children. Children have to be here to receive gifts. Can't just have the parents come. And it's a wonderful, wonderful event. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about the fabulous Dr. Kevin Maloney and the annual Christmas party he hosts for all the children in the surrounding communities. And if you've never seen it before, stop on by. You won't believe your eyes. Our office is decked out to the nines. It's competitive with the storefronts on Fifth Avenue in Manhattan. We're all decorated, decked out, Christmas trees, several Santas waving to the children, music. As Jared said, we have this great Bose speaker which is going to blare some great Christmas carols. And get in the spirit. It's a little before Christmas. It'll really help you get in the spirit. If you don't have children, you just want to participate in some fashion, we could always use volunteers. If you would like to volunteer, and we've alluded to the fact that there are many, many people here. If there's 1,000 kids, there's probably 3,000 people because they come with their parents. And we do need help with organizing and making sure everyone is safe. The street traffic, the road is not closed off, Jared, by the way. The traffic is still going by. We can't close the road. It's a state road. So we do need volunteers to make sure none of the kids run out in the street, in their excitement, to help with the crowd control. We've never had an incident before. We hope we never do. And it's all because of the wonderful volunteers from the village police department and the village firefighters. Our first responders who volunteer their time are magnificent. They absolutely control the order that takes place on this event. And, they help slow the traffic, but there is traffic. There's many volunteers who line this street by the sidewalk to make sure that no one runs out. And we do need your help. So if you'd like to volunteer, you can call this office here at 914-381-2091. Please respect our taking care of patients and call after 7 p.m. We're all here, as you can see. Or you can always contact me on my cell phone. I'd prefer a text because I don't answer it during the day. My cell phone number is 570-460-4291. If you'd like to text me that you'd like to volunteer, that would be great. Or you can also email us, and the email address is medicalcare144. That's medicalcare, no space, 144 @gmail.com. Please include your names, return email, and your telephone number, your cell phone number preferably, and we'll get back to you and let you know what we need you for.
There's also a Facebook for St. Rita, right? Facebook?
Yeah.
It's running. Well, it's running, right?
There's a Facebook running. You can do a search on Facebook for St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic, and it will pop up. It is working. We're working on the site at the moment, but we'll update you and let you know what's going on. With that, I'm going to give it back to these guys because they're good. They're just a little nervous and shy tonight. So we're going to get Kitty Pie here working. I'm sure Jared can speak some more, and we all know Sonny can. So Sonny's going to talk to you, but he's not stealing any of my ideas anymore. He's going to talk for himself.
Sonny.
As Nancy really said, we are kicking off the Christmas party on the date. I'd like to tell you again and emphasize, it's going to be on the 21st of December, 7 p.m. You could come as early as 7 p.m., but not earlier than that because we don't know if it will be freezing cold. Yeah. So our address again, 144 East Boston Post Road. That's in Mamaroneck, zip code 10543.
And what is at 144.
Dr. Maloney's
Dr. Maloney's
office.
office. Yeah, and this is Dr. Maloney's office. So just right off in front of the harbor between Mamaroneck and Boston Post Road intersection. You wouldn't miss it. You wouldn't miss it.
Why? Because it's a what color building?
It's a big red building.
How festive for Christmas. We're red.
Oh man, it's very, 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 very festive. Okay, the bright colors will tell you right away this is where it's happening at 144 East Boston Post Road, Mamaroneck, New York 10543. Again, we asking that you give generously. Toys, toys, toys. That's what we want. We need toys, toys, toys. If you can send one by yourself, you could write a tax deductible check with your donation. Please send it to St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic, care of St. John's Lutheran Church, 122 Fenimore Road, Mamaroneck, 10543. We're grateful for Reverend Pastor Hank. You could address it, care of him too. Again, we're asking for your donation. The boxes will be going around. It'll be going around. We'll be putting it at various junctions or points or stores. So you could give freely there. We're making an early onstart. So since we're expecting a big turnover on this Christmas Eve, do give generously. You will see our boxes all well decorated under the auspices of Nancy. You see them shining, good big boxes. And as colorful as they are, give with your hearts good gifts, especially toys. Toys, toys, toys. We want to brighten the kids' Christmas. We want to make them happy. We want to make it very joyous. It brings joy to them. At the end of the year, if anything closing, they want to close it with Christmas. And we want to make it grand for them through the offices of Dr. Maloney. And you might want to know who's Dr. Maloney. He's a very, 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 very caring physician. He's been here for over 30 years, and he's run this event consecutively for over 15 years, non-stop.
Wait a minute, what happened to him tonight? He said he was filming. Where'd he go?
Well,
Yeah,
he had to make other house calls, so we're missing him here. Otherwise, he should have been here. Okay? Dr. Maloney.
Kidnap him next time.
Okay, Nancy says we're going to kidnap him next time because his presence is duly required here as we're filming. Okay? Like I was saying, he's been doing this for years and years and years. Grandparents know him, great-grandparents know him, parents know him, and the kids as well know him.
I know him.
Okay, Aldo. And Nancy knows him. So does Gerald. And me too. Jared. He doesn't like me calling him Jared. His name is Jared. His name is Jared. Okay?
Step back, son.
Okay.
With them.
Climb on the desk.
Step back
So
with
they
them.
said, yeah.
You're going to be on the desk anyway.
Yes.
Step back with them.
Oh, I didn't know they were there. So we're continuing with our Christmas event narration. And I'm asking you all again, please give us as many supplies of toys. We're asking for. Nancy will be in charge. She's out here in the office, if you can, 6 out of 7 days a week. So you call.
Feels like 8 days a week.
Like right about 7, and if you can come in at any time after 7, or especially on Saturdays.
No. They can come all day. We're
Okay,
open all
okay,
day.
all right. Okay.
They don't have to come after 7. They
Okay.
have to call after 7, not to interrupt our show.
So we have extended our time of intake. You could come all day after 7. Bring with you toys, okay? Bring your toys along with you as you come in. But please do
And
make.
please call while we have patients.
Smack him with Somebody
Okay.
knows what to say, right?
Okay. Okay. So for now, about our Christmas, like I mentioned earlier, Dr. Maloney champions this cause. It's a very, 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 very good cause, especially for the community. It's one of a kind. If you look all around the community, around us, there's none of its kind. This is the only one, the only Christmas party.
Really?
And why is it so special? Because Dr. Maloney cares about the community, especially the kids, the parents, the grandparents, most of who has been his patient and he's provided care for a long, long, long time. So we asking you, he knows all his patients by first name. And the kids love him too. And don't forget, he makes the kids happy. Besides this Christmas, everyone goes home with a lollipop if you're a kid, because that makes them happy too. Okay, we have to abate their fears of coming to the doctor's office. So we have to do all that. So your heart is open. Everybody is welcome to come. Okay? It doesn't matter your denomination. We just want you to come in and have toys, especially the kids. Okay? Please give generously. Give generously, we ask. Okay? The office is going to be open 6 out of 7 days a week. Nancy will be there. Okay? And bring your toys in big boxes, in small boxes. We accept them. We don't reject. All from all walks of life. Okay? We asking you to come in just as you are, so we can just give the toys to our little ones. Now, Gerald, I'm sure, has something Jared has something to say. And please, I'm handing over to Gerald.
What
Okay.
you saying?
Call him Stymie.
Captain.
Say Jared, you shouldn't have to call him Sonny. Call him whatever you want. Fred.
Fred?
Fred.
Fred. Hi, it's Jared again. We just want to get the point across to everybody to bring your kids, bring your nieces, nephews, grandchildren, grandsons, granddaughters, cousins, everybody 17 and under can come and get as many presents as they want. Like they were saying, we don't care if you're Jewish or you celebrate Kwanzaa. I don't know what that's actually called. If you celebrate Hanukkah, you're Jewish. If you celebrate Kwanzaa, you're what?
You're African.
Oh, okay. We don't care. It doesn't matter anyway, because you'll get as many toys as you can. We have over 100 people volunteering. The whole office for a week or two before is decked out like Fifth Avenue, Manhattan, like Nancy said. Santa's upstairs, Santa's downstairs, people dressed up as elves, Santa's outside, Christmas trees and wreaths all over the place.
Don't forget the music.
And music with a new speaker that works phenomenally great. You'll definitely be able to hear all these Christmas songs that Dr. Maloney loves to play. And Dr. Maloney just really wants as many kids as possible to come because he knows that times are tough out there for certain families. And we just want the families and especially the kids to be really happy and get as many toys as they can. And Dr. Maloney and Nancy and all the volunteers, they just do it for the happiness of the kids because that's really all that matters. So,
That's the best part.
yeah. The kids are always happy. The kids really are never that cold. But dress warmly because it is December 21st at 7 p.m. at 144 East Boston Post Road, right outside Dr. M's office. So we don't want you sitting out there getting frostbite on your fingers and toes. So dress very warmly. Wear an extra pair of socks. Wear a couple hats, gloves, mittens, scarves, everything like that. You can buy these little hand warmers. You can put in your boots and your gloves. Keep your hands and toes warm. And then, yeah, your fingers is and your toes is. And, Dr. Maloney's been doing this for, how long, 15, 20 years now? 30 years.
30 years is this?
And I'm only 32, so it gives you some idea of how long it's been going. So he's probably done about 30, 40,000 kids total over the 30 years, at least. And we want to keep going and hit 1 million kids. So we want all the kids to come.
That's a good idea. Wait till I tell
Right, right, yeah. So we really want 1 million kids. If that was up to Dr. Maloney, he would,
Go for 100,000.
right, straight for 1 million. Yeah, well, he'll hit 100,000, no problem. He'll hit 100,000, no problem. So, Dr. Maloney and all the volunteers just do this out of the kindness of their hearts, and nobody gets paid a penny. Everybody's 100% a volunteer, and everybody just really wants the kids to be really happy, and that's really all that matters at the end of the day, is the kids' happiness. So if you want to volunteer or drop off some toys, you can bring them Monday through Saturday at Dr. Maloney's office, 144 East Boston Post Road in Mamaroneck. And we just really want everybody to bring as many kids as they can, because it's all about the kids.
144 East Boston Post Road. Obviously, that's Dr. Maloney's office. You can bring in toys 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, any time.
And if you really need
Right.
that 7th day, I'll be here.
If you really need that 7th day, she will be here.
Which we call Christmas party, and which we invariably call an annual holiday party. And I want to reiterate, you don't need to be Christian to attend. You can be anything of any persuasion, agnostic, pagan, doesn't matter. But the children are what it's all about. So if you want to make a kid happy, bring them here, or her. And that's on December 21st, right outside Dr. Maloney's office, 144 East Boston Post Road, just north of Mamaroneck Avenue, across from Brewer's Hardware in the harbor, December 21st at 7 p.m. We make these films for a couple of reasons. We want to let you know this holiday party exists. We want as many people as possible to come because we love making people happy. And everybody who's here has a great time and really does leave happy. And that's Dr. Maloney's mission, to make children very happy. He loves the kids. He just loves them to pieces. And he wants to make sure that every child has something. Every child should have and deserves a holiday. And they've been good kids all year. We all know that. We all love them. And they should get something for that. We're not talking about rewarding them or making them less afraid of going to the doctor. We're just talking about bringing joy to a small, innocent child. They deserve it. And we're here to help them achieve that. And how do we do that? We do that by asking you, where are you hiding back there anyway? Stop playing with whatever you're playing with and participate. We do that by asking you to help us out. And you meaning the audience at large. Everybody's saying lots and lots of toys. One toy will help us. If you can go to the store, if you're out shopping anyway, if you see something that really turns you on or you think might turn a kid on, please purchase it and drop it off to us. If you can't get to us, call us after 7 p.m. or text me on my cell. We would be glad to send one of our volunteers to pick it up from you. The response has been phenomenal through you, our audience and community, and through our patients who always respond in kind and bring us fabulous things for all these children. And it's a wondrous event to behold. We want you to help us out. We really want you to reach deep in your heart and think of all the children, many of whom are really, really needy, many of whom may not have a Christmas if it wasn't for Dr. Maloney. And that's our goal and mission, is to make sure that every child leaves here with an armful of toys and a smile on their face. We want to bring them joy. And it's a great feeling as a volunteer to be able to do that, to proceed in Dr. Maloney's footsteps and help with this endeavor. So if you'd like to also volunteer, we are available to help you do that. We need volunteers in many capacities on the evening of the event because it's such a huge event. So if you would like to volunteer, please go to medicalcare144@gmail.com and sign up. Just give us your name, cell phone number, and your email address. We'll respond. And please be generous with your donations. If you can only give us one little toy, That's one little toy is going to make a child very, very happy. If you're part of an organization or a company that matches you in some way, or you have a group of people or friends who would like to do something worthwhile for the holidays, this is a great way to give back to a community where you live. And when I say that, it's because all these children are from our community. These are families in need who live among us, who we sometimes don't think about because we're living our rushed lives and working in running places, and we don't think about those families that don't have sometimes the basic needs to eat, to have a place to live, to certainly not to enjoy Christmas. So we'd like your help with that. We want to bring joy and pay back the community we all live in, and make everyone appreciative at this time of year that there is a reason and there is good in the world. And that good is right here in the form of Dr. Kevin Maloney, who makes this a spectacular event. And it's something to behold. And it opens up hearts, and it opens up minds, and it opens up the spirit. So help us out any way you can. 1 toy, 10 toys, 100 toys. Whatever you can do, we will greatly appreciate. Drop them off at the office, 144 East Boston Post Road in Mamaroneck. That's Dr. Kevin Maloney's office. Call us if you need us to pick up from you. Call after 7 p.m. Any one of those days, 914-381-2091. Or text my cell, 570-460-4291. We'll be glad to come and get toys from you. We'll be glad to set you up as a volunteer. We'll be glad to give gifts to every child you know who comes to the event. Please spread the word. Tell everyone who has children, please come. That's what we like. That's what we want. The more, the merrier. As I've said before, somehow we always manage to have enough children, enough toys for every child on that line who stands out there and waits in the cold in order to do this. And it's incredible. And it's such a warm, wonderful feeling to be able to participate in this. I'm going to go back to the guys here, let them talk a little bit about St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic. I'm going to say a little bit because we really do want to continue about the Christmas party.
So they give free physicals and all that. They check up on you at no charge. They don't ask for too much information. They ask for the basic information. They just ask just to be able to contact you and let you know what's going on. I recommend it. Everybody has to get a physical at least one time a year just to know where they're at. Let everybody know. Let your aunts, your grandmother, your grandparents, everyone know. We don't charge. Once again, 144? Oh my God, I keep losing it.
You help them out.
122
Fenimore Road at St. Lutheran's. Oh my God, these names. St. John's Lutheran Church. 122 Fenimore Road, Mamaroneck. And the entrance in the parking lot, right? The back parking lot? Off the driveway in the parking lot. So, come up, guys. Show love. Here you go, Sonny.
Okay.
Stay back.
Just to add a few words as to what Aldo said.
Look at the camera.
I'm asking everyone to come to our free medical clinic. That is St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic. Location 122 Fenimore Road, care of St. Lutherans,
Now you got him doing it.
St. John's Lutheran Church at 122 Fenimore Road, Mamaroneck, New York, 10543. Now we start registration at 6:30, but it wouldn't hurt if you come in at 6 o'clock so we could start an early registration. We welcome everybody, okay? There is no turning back. Come as you are, little ones, parents, adults, grandparents, we see all. You could imagine at this stage of our life when everybody at one time or another gets very, very ill. or needs medical care. And there isn't just anywhere you can go. In our community, this is one of a kind, a free medical clinic that none other rivals in the neighborhood. Dr. Maloney is in charge, and he's been in charge for over 30 years, seeing cumulatively from pediatrics to grandparents and great-great-grandparents. We welcome you, especially.
He made it non-sexist. Did you hear it? It's not grandfathers and fathers anymore.
And grandparents.
Yeah,
Yes.
go, Sonny.
Okay, man. So we ask you to come just like you are.
What does that mean? You say that in every film. Come as you are. Come as you are. Where's that
Yeah,
from?
you have to come. No, yeah. So we don't turn anybody back. Brown, yellow, black, white, red, gold. Just come.
Go, person.
Come in. We'll take you. And to let you know also, when after the registration, you go through period of registration, at which case you go from one stage to another. You register, a chart is made, you go in. If you come in for vaccination, then you go to the station. If you come in for blood work, you go into the blood work station. Nancy is the key person over there, and he is the expert
That's not true.
on that.
Everybody who volunteers is
Okay.
key people. Okay?
Primarily,
Every person who's there.
the free medical clinic of St. Rita's is one that is made up primarily volunteers.
Primarily.
Yeah,
Only.
always. Okay. We have lots of volunteers. They come in free-heartedly, very friendly, and they make you very, very, very comfortable at the site. Running the clinic is Dr. Kevin Maloney. Like we said earlier on, he's been doing this for over 30 years. He knows all his patients. The kids love him. Patients love him. So we're asking you just to come in for a checkup. Why? Because these days it's very hard to see any clinic that is free of charge, where everybody is welcome. We don't ask questions. You come in and we see you, we tender to your health care needs, and we don't close until every patient is seen. That's our policy. Over. Now.
So Dr. Maloney runs a free clinic every Friday at 6:30 at 122 Fenimore Road at St. John's Lutheran Church. So it's completely free medical care for anybody of all ages. One thing we want everyone to understand too is you don't have to be sick to go there. They also do vaccinations. So if you need a vaccine for your children or your family members for school, or if you need a vaccination for a job, okay, they're still free though for children vaccinations. If you need to go to school, they're free for children. Everything at the clinic is totally free. You can get free physicals, free blood work, find out why you're not feeling well. Dr. Maloney, Nancy, and a bunch of volunteers are there every Friday at 6:30. No one is ever turned away. No questions are ever asked about income or financial status or taxes or anything of that sort. That's not even on anybody's mind over there. It's totally free. Again, just like the Christmas party, Dr. Maloney does it out of the kindness of his heart for the community. And like the Christmas party, nobody is paid 1 cent. All the volunteers, including Dr. Maloney, are there on their own free time, giving up their Friday nights. Instead of going out and having fun, they're going to the clinic and helping people get better, also having fun, just like in the office. But that's the one big thing about Dr. Maloney. He really does truly care about the community and the people that are in it. So we just want everyone to come to the clinic and get a free blood work or a free physical or a free vaccination for your kids. No questions asked. Again, 122 Fenimore Road, Fenimore Road in Mamaroneck, New York at St. John's Lutheran Church. So come on by, free of charge, no questions asked. You don't even have to speak English. The doctors speak fluent Spanish.
Google Translate.
So even if you don't speak fluent Spanish, you don't speak English, if you speak some alien language, you can come and we'll still take care of you with the best of our abilities. So with all that being said, turn it back over to Aldo.
So Friday at the clinic, 6:30, 122 Fenimore Road, Mamaroneck. So come get a physical, get kid vaccines done, get it all done. Cough, cold. They have an EKG there too, right? They have an EKG. They got an EKG. They have breathing machine. They do blood work too.
We give out antibiotics to
Antibi-
sick people.
oh,
We
so then-
refer people who are sick to other specialists.
So come up.
Okay.
Um,
You're not talking about anything. Come on, you said like where it is, and that's it, Friday night. How about what is the clinic all about?
clinic is all about helping people, giving free hand, showing love, because Dr. M promotes love. Peace. It's hard times. No, it's hard times, but yeah, this is how we're helping out the community, Mamaroneck Ave, Mamaroneck Town. I don't know. Nancy, save me, please. I'm so hungry. Come out, Nancy. Just say something, please, 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 please. I need you. I'm being.
Well, Sonny, before I get over there, I'm sure you have some more to say. Go
Sonny, you have
ahead.
something to say?
Okay. As earlier on said,
Turn around now, though.
our clinic is a free clinic. I want to emphasize on the location again so you don't get lost trying to get there. It's called St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic. Location is St. John's Lutheran Church, address 122 Fenimore Road, Mamaroneck, 10543. You might want to know what our services are at the clinic. We provide lots and lots of services as needed by the needy patient. We do blood work, we do EKG, we do hearing tests, we do inoculations, vaccination, and we do breathing tests, including
That's a good thing because everybody
EKG.
should breathe.
So we also do screen when you come in. It's not only when you're sick you come to the clinic. You come in to be screened and also to be educated nutritionally about your disease. We have time. Yes, we make up time to let you know what you have to look out for as far as healthcare is concerned. Dr. Maloney is a pioneer, a healthcare provider who's dedicated and lovely to work with. He speaks Spanish fluently. He speaks English as well.
Not as good.
So you can interact with him at all levels, and he answer your question. I'm here to assist also. The clinic is very, very friendly. Okay, we are nice people. The volunteers are nice people. The staff at the clinic mainly volunteers from all walks of life.
Mainly.
Yeah.
They're all
They're all
volunteers.
volunteers from all walks of life. So they're very friendly again. They make you comfortable. So from the onset, when you come in for registration, you find the atmosphere very amicable. They're lovely people, and they direct very well. So we asking you, if you have any sort of health problem, there is none other in the community as headed by Dr. Kevin Maloney. Our address again, just in case you forget, St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic, located at 122 Fenimore Street or Road, care of St. John's Lutheran Church. Okay? Location, Mamaroneck, zip code 10543. We'll take you as you come in. We'll take you.
Don't forget.
Yeah.
Come as you are.
Come as you are. Okay? All walks of life. Okay. So we'll be happy to assist you. Okay? And we don't close until we have seen all our patients. So you could join me and sing in the chorus. Come as you are. Everybody. Okay.
Here we are again, St. Rita's Free Medical Center news. St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic, as we've all said, was started over 30 years ago by Dr. Kevin Maloney. Dr. Kevin Maloney is the epitome of a doctor with an open heart and an open soul who really, truly cares about his patients. And that's any patient who walks through his door, be it in his office or at the clinic or anywhere else he happens to be. He cares about people. He wants everyone to be well. He wants everyone to be happy. He wants everybody to be mind and spirit well. He's been doing this for many, many years. Right now, and for the past few years, and which we are so immensely grateful for, we have had the clinic at St. John's Lutheran Church under the auspices of Reverend Marvin Hank. Thank you, Reverend Hank. You've opened your arms to us. We hope we've shown you that we are worthy of being in your parish and that we're there to help people, as are you and your wonderful parishioners. We truly appreciate everything you've done for us, giving us the space and the means to continue this clinic every week. Honestly and truthfully, Dr. Maloney, if he had an extra set of lives or a clone of himself, he would do this 7 days a week as a free clinic. But, you know, he has to run an office too. So his practice comes 3 days a week, and his the clinic is 1 day a week. So he's a busy man. He has this free medical clinic so that anyone in need of medical care can get it. And that's all of us. Every single one of us has medical needs. We may not know it. We may not feel it. You may feel 100% healthy, but you need that annual checkup. You need to know that the blood pressure isn't high, that the thyroid isn't off, that you don't have some infection lurking somewhere. So if you haven't been to the doctor in a long time, please come to St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic at the wonderful St. John's Lutheran Church, 122 Fenimore Road, on Friday nights. Please be there between 6 and 6:30 to register. Every single patient who comes will be seen. No one is ever turned away. No questions are asked. We get basic demographic information from you just so we can contact you in case there's anything wrong with your blood tests or anything else we find. The guys kept talking about physicals and WellCare and vaccinations and stuff. We have everything there that you would find in any doctor's office. We do EKGs, we do breathing tests and treatments. We do hearing, height, weight, vision hearing tests. We do blood tests, and we give vaccinations. We do everything your regular doctor would do. However, there's been a little rumors going around that many of you haven't been to the doctor in a long time. The economy has been rough. The changes in healthcare have been horrendous, and lots of you have not come to the doctor in many, many years. We want you to come. We want you to get checked, walk away with a clean bill of health, and be happy and healthy and live your life on and on. But we want you to get that annual physical. We also want you to come when you're sick. There's urgent care places popping up all over the place now. They don't take some insurances. They are a little expensive. We're here and we're there every Friday night for free. We're free because everyone, including Dr. Maloney himself, volunteers their time. No one is paid. We charge nothing for the services, the free part of free clinic. And we want everyone who needs health care to please come and get it. We also want you to spread the word and let everyone you know that there's a free clinic there. Maybe you don't need it. That's fine. Some of us don't, but some people do. And they're out there and they're struggling and they don't know where to turn. Please let them know that this free clinic exists. Also know that segue into the other event that we're talking about is this wonderful annual holiday party that Dr. Maloney hosts for many thousands of children. Jared put it into perspective that I had to go, oh, wow. It's probably been 30 or 40,000 children over the years. And that's a lot of kids who have come and gotten gifts from Dr. Maloney and received the joy of knowing that they're cared about and they're loved. And that's what it's all about. We want your help with this endeavor. We want you to tell every kid you know, come on over on December 21st, right outside Dr. Maloney's office, 144 East Boston Post Road in Mamaroneck, just north of Mamaroneck Avenue, across the street from the Harbor and Brewers Hardware. It's a red building. You can't miss it. There's an awning on front that says Dr. Kevin Maloney, and it'll be all decorated with lights and tinsel and everything else. So you can't miss it. We're right out in the open, and come and enjoy the festivities. And with that, we also need you to know that we can't do this without your help and support. We want everyone who's watching us to please spread the word that this is a wonderful, truly magnificent, charitable endeavor. And we're able to do this through the kindness and donations of you, our audience, and our patients, and everyone who's known about this party over the years. There have been many people, as we've said, who volunteer their time from the police and fire departments, the DPW, many schools, churches, and local organizations have helped us out. Reverend Hank with the space at the church, and a lot of the schools and who had toy drives for us, certain clubs, the high schools that require community service from their students before they graduate have sent kids over who want to volunteer to get some community service hours. We do ask that if you volunteer that night, because of the nature of the event and the number of people that you are an adult, we can't have children volunteering. Sorry. And if you'd like to volunteer, you've got a couple of ways of contacting us and letting us know. We are a busy office, as most of you know. It's a little hard to take the calls from volunteers during the day. So if you could, please, if you have questions, call the office at 914-381-2091 after 7 p.m. only, please. You can look on our website,stritasfreeclinic.com. You can Google Dr. Kevin Maloney Mamaroneck. You'll see a lot of sites that explain his goals in life and as a medical professional. And you can email us at medicalcare144@gmail.com. And as I've said, I'll do it one more time. I'll give you my cell phone. You can text me anytime you want. 570-460-4291. Please come to the clinic. Please spread the word that the clinic exists. Lots of people didn't know it. Please send the children to the Christmas party. Nothing makes us happier than the more the merrier. And bringing joy to so many children. It's a wonderful event. Please donate in any way you can. Be it one toy, a small toy, a box of crayons. If that's all you can do, we can certainly find some child that will make very happy. And we certainly would enjoy to have the big toys that really truly open their hearts and their smiles and their wow factor. So anything you can do. If you happen to have a bunch of friends and you get together and you have some kind of toy drive and you don't have a way of getting the toys to our office, please give us a call or contact us in one of the ways I've mentioned before. We'll gladly send a volunteer to pick up the stuff from you. And if you'd like to come and just observe, please do on December 21st, 7 p.m. outside Dr. Kevin Maloney's office, 144 East Boston Post Road in Mamaroneck. Across from Brewers Hardware, the Harbor, just north of Mamaroneck Avenue, red building, can't miss it. With that, I'm going to say, please help. Please send toys. Please send children. And please come to the clinic. Once again, I want to thank the volunteers here who have graciously helped out tonight. It gets a little hard to do alone, as you've seen me sometimes on these films.